What's going on, guys? Digidesdan here. I'm back again with a fantastic pickup video. This week has been super exciting. Had a chance to go to some retail stores, some thrift stores, and thanks to a very good friend of ours, I had a chance to visit the Nintendo of America campus once again in Redmond, Washington, and my fiance and I were able to stop by and grab a few things from the Nintendo World store in there. But first, to get started, I wanted to show you one of the pickups we found from the retail store. It was Toys R Us actually, and it is a World Nintendo figure. It is from the 2-5 line, and it's a Bokoblin. So, nice little common enemy from the Legend of Zelda series. This one's based off the Wind Waker game. I guess the Wind Waker design, I should say, of the enemy. There's also a few others in this, like 8-bit Toad. I don't have that, but this was a cool one to find just because, you know, I have the Toon Link and the Toon Zelda, Toon Ganondorf as well. So this one just kind of adds to the collection, completes it a little bit more, and I'm excited to have found it. So there's that. I mentioned earlier that I visited the Nintendo World Store in Redmond, Washington, with my fiance, thanks to a very kind friend of ours at Nintendo. Brought us in. We were able to do a little bit of shopping, and we were able to pick up lots of great stuff. So first thing I want to show you is nothing too exciting. It's nothing too exciting, but it's something I haven't picked up yet, which a lot of Zelda fans have, especially if you own a Switch or you're playing the new Breath of the Wild. But it is these Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild amiibo. So this one's the Archer Link. He's got a nice battle pose with some dust kicking up from his jump. He's got shooting the Guardian Arrow. And I was able to find this at the Nintendo store. Finally found a reason to pick it up. Very cool. And then I also picked up the giant Guardian one. So this one's huge. It's very cool because it has posable arms and legs. I've been playing the game, I've been enjoying it a whole lot, and I figured that since the amiibo do give you items in the game, I might as well pick up a couple of these so I can start utilizing that feature and get some items in the game without having to excuse me, without having to, you know, dig and search for treasure chests when I can just, you know, scan them and I got them right there. So I chose these ones because this one gives you like a bow and arrow, or not bow and arrow, just the bow, and this one gives you like ancient gear parts or ancient cores, guardian arrows. I found that to be very useful in the game itself, so that's why I picked up these two. There's still 3 other ones that I haven't picked up, I believe, but I'll get to it eventually. So got these from the Nintendo store, so these are pretty cool. I'll show a close-up of this Guardian one. This one's actually amazing. It's got a nice little display in there. I almost kind of don't want to open them, but since they do have a great function in the game, I'm going to be opening them. So if you look on the back, it shows you some of the things that you can get for scanning it. So there's that. Another cool thing found at the Nintendo World Store, this book here. So this is actually Super Mario series for guitar, and in it, it's sheet music. So I don't know if you can see that slightly. It's full of Super Mario songs. Like they have songs from Super Mario Bros, even the Lost Levels, Mario Kart 64, Super Mario Sunshine. Goes all the way up to new Super Mario Bros. Wii, and it has a bunch of sheet music of different songs, of different levels. It even has the tabs, so you know which strings and what fret to pluck on the guitar. I do play guitar, or I used to play some guitar, and I thought that this would be a very cool pickup to maybe learn some songs, maybe get back into playing. And yeah, I mean, I haven't seen this. I mean, I haven't visited a music store in a while, but I haven't seen this anywhere really. So I figured I'd pick it up from my visit to the Nintendo of America headquarters. Picked up a few T-shirts from the store. A couple of them are actually for gifts. We got this nice cute little Zelda t-shirt here, and then we have the matching Link one, so that's very cool. We have this very cool retro Donkey Kong 3 graphic tee. Nice little olive green color. So there's that. And then this very cool, and this is kind of a common theme among some of their shirts now over in the Redmond store. I don't know about New York, but they like using this nice little shiny foil. And this has the logo on it. It says Nintendo Redmond, established 1889, where everyone comes to play. On the back it says Nintendo Redmond in the gold foil as well. This is a very cool shirt here. I like it. I especially like this seal a lot. It's one of my favorite designs. But the great thing about this shirt, this gold one, or this black and gold one, is when you purchased it, you got a collector's coin. So this is actually very cool. It's a very hefty coin. It's very, very big. As you can see, there's Mario on the face there. And then on the back has that very cool seal on it, where everyone comes to play. This coin is actually, compared to like the Super Smash Bros. Coin or the Luigi coin, the Breath of the Wild coin is actually a lot bigger in a sense. It's actually very heavy too. So this is a very cool pickup. All you had to do was buy the t-shirt to get this coin. So either way, those were the pickups from the Nintendo World Store. Not too much, but lots of great stuff, lots of cool things that you can't necessarily get anywhere else, especially the shirt and the coin. But either way, you know, we were able to get in thanks to a very good friend of ours, and we're very thankful for that, so thank you very much. If you're watching, I don't know. But anyway, that being said, let's go ahead and move on to our next set of pickups. Alright, so this next pickup is not really a pickup, but it's actually a gift. It was a donation from a friend of mine, and he didn't have to, but he wanted to support me, and I've done some trades with him in the past, and he ended up moving out of state. But he sent me something in the mail. So without revealing the address, his Instagram account is actually Mondo Mike the Fugitoid. So if you want to check him out on Mondo Mike the Fugitoid. I'll leave a link in the description below. He collects toys, Transformers. I think he does some games as well. Oh, he does do games, I remember. He does do games as well, so check out his account. It's got lots of great stuff out on the East Coast, or kind of East Coast. He's, you know, by the Great Lakes. And he sent me a Goodwill gift card. So there's that there. And this is actually a lot different than the Goodwill gift cards we have over here. I got one in my wallet. So this is what a merchandise credit card looks like where I'm from. And this is the one that he gave me, the one that he sent me in the mail. So also gave me a little note. It says, hey Dan, I hope this card isn't expired. And I also hope that it adds in a totally rad retro haul. Good luck to you out there in Washington, buddy. Godspeed and happy hunting. So I don't know how much is on this card. I think he said something, he messaged me, he said something about like 10-15 bucks, which is fantastic. That's a good amount to shop at Goodwill and find something decent for, you know, a pickup or a haul. So thank you very much, Mondo Mike the Fugitoid. Again, if you're really into toys and collecting other things, he's got a great account. Check him out in the link below. And hopefully this card works, and hopefully I'll be able to find something. Also, if you're watching, I'll be sending something your way just for your generosity. Like I have to. It's way too generous of you to be sending this to me, something like this to me. Essentially sending me money, you know. It's ridiculous. But other than that, I think it's great. It's the first time that I'm receiving a donation for this channel, specifically for this channel. So thank you very much. I appreciate it, and hopefully I'll be able to find something. I'll definitely give you a shout out once more if I do and I use that card. So, and now for the last set of pickups. These ones were thrifted, and I'm super excited about them just because thrifting is one of my most favorite activities when it comes to hunting for games, hunting for toys. Mostly because I have the mindset that when I walk into one of those stores, I'm most likely going to leave empty-handed. So whenever I do find something, or my fiance finds something, it's an absolutely great day. So first thing I want to cover is something we found at Half Price Books, and it is a guide. It's a Mario Paint guide for Super Nintendo. We were able to get it for $4.99. Don't know if you can see that price, but I can assure you it says $4.99. This guide is mint. Like, it's nearly brand new. There's no bends in the cover whatsoever. There's some, bent up corners, which is not bad. But even if you look at the spine, this is the corner here. This is where all the wear and tear happens. It's like, it's crispy. It's nice. So it's nearly brand new. We were able to get it for $4.99. I don't have this guide yet, and Mario Paint is one of those games that I played a lot of when I was a kid. Playing the fly swatting game, coloring my favorite Super Mario World image. But I don't quite know why you would need a guide, but either way, it's cool to have for the collection now. Alright, next pickup is something found by my fiance. What's a Digidesdan pickup video without something found by my fiance? This time we found it at Value Village. We're just making our rounds around the store, and my fiance happens to stop in the VHS section, and she finds something and plucks it off the shelf, and it is this thing here. So it's a VHS tape. It is a Diddy Kong Racing demo tape. So they use this tape to showcase the game. It says here, for the must-have title of the year, get ready. The adventure begins November 24th, 1997. So they would distribute these essentially as a promo to let people know what the game is, that the game's coming, when's it coming out, what you can do in it. Essentially like a trailer, and they'll send out these tapes so then you can watch them. They're only a few minutes long, but either way they're very cool. They're not for resale. Even then, on this part here, you can see that there's postage, and it's coming from Nintendo in Redmond, Washington. But either way, it's very cool. There's a few other ones. I believe there's like a 1081, like a Nintendo 64 Sports. Majora's Mask had one. Banjo-Kazooie, I believe, had one. I don't have this one yet, so this one's going into the collection, and one step closer to a complete N64 VHS collection, I guess. So not very common, but very cool to have. Excited to have it in my collection. The next three pickups are actually from Goodwill. One was from Goodwill Outlet, and the two others were from the same Goodwill. I'll show you the one that we got from Goodwill Outlet. So this one is not too rare, but it's not too common. It's a little bit uncommon. It's from the Outlet. It was put out on March 21st, and as you can see already, it's a PlayStation controller. And what makes this one special is it's the dual analog controller. So it's not dual shock, which is what you normally see at any thrift store, video game store, or any listing with a PlayStation, essentially. But it does have the two joysticks here, and if you have a keen eye, you can tell that the handles are just a bit longer. So actually, just to compare, I have a PlayStation 2 DualShock 2, and then I have this PlayStation 1 dual analog. And one of the main differences is this one came out for PS1, this one came out for PS2, but there's also a DualShock for PS1. But if you look at the handles, the grips, they're actually a difference in size. So the ones with the dual analog is actually a lot longer, not a lot, but just a tad bit longer than the DualShocks. Looking at the triggers, or the R buttons, the spacing is a little bit off, but there's also some ridges on the two buttons, the R2 and L2. So there's that. And then the main difference is the joysticks. So if you look at the dual analog, it's got concave joysticks, whereas the DualShock has convex joysticks. These do click. They got a nice smooth rotation. It's not as resistant, like this one's very springy, where this one is very easy to push around and control. Also, another difference is this one, the dual analog, does not have a vibrate feature in it, whereas this one does. So we were at Goodwill Outlet. They had this in the display case, surprisingly, and they wanted $1.99 for it. So $1.99, not too bad considering that this controller is fairly uncommon, goes for about 25 bucks. And I don't know, it's pretty cool to have. This is my second one, so essentially I have a complete set now. It's kind of dirty, I haven't cleaned it just since I picked it up very recently, but I'm gonna be cleaning it up and I'm gonna put it on the wall, ready for action. All right, this next pickup is very nice because I've mentioned this before on my channel, but my name, my YouTube handle, my social media accounts, Digidesdan, is a play on the word Digidesdan, which is from Digimon. Huge fan of the show, of the anime, you know, when it first came out. Unfortunately, the merchandise didn't get as much traction as I would like, and as like compared to Pokemon or like Nintendo products. So it was somewhat short-lived in terms of the series that I liked, which were the first 2 seasons. But every now and then we come across something Digimon related, and of course I have to show it on this channel, these videos, mostly because I enjoy it, I love it, but also I'm kind of named after it. So this is an oversized Digimon Lunch Box. Not quite sure why you need a lunchbox this big unless you're a big kid or you're really hungry, or even if it served a different purpose, I don't know. But saw it at Goodwill, got it for $2.99. Show it up close here. $2.99. It's got a nice matte finish with all the characters on the front. On the sides you have more characters here, like Tai and Matt with their respective Digimon. Some more graphics on the side, again, Tai and Matt. But what's cool about this is on the inside, it's not plain, it's also printed. So if I open it up, you see there's some more characters. It has all the characters from the show and all of the Digimon and their Digivolutions. On the bottom, you can also see main character Tai with Agumon and Greymon. So this is actually in very good shape. It's always exciting to see Digimon type merchandise. I'm very, very hopeful that one day I'll be able to find a couple Digivices. Oh, also on the back you have Kabuterimon and Garurumon. So yeah, very cool lunchbox. This one was spotted by my fiance, and I'm excited to have it in the collection now of lunchboxes. Last pickup of today, I'm super excited for it. I know I've said that for a lot of the pickups this video, but it's been a great week of finds. This one was found at Goodwill, and this was actually in the display case, the showcase. It's a little pricey, but I've never seen it before anywhere, and I can't find any listings on eBay to assess value or anything, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. It is a visor, and what's cool about this visor is it is a Nintendo visor. Unfortunately, it doesn't say anywhere licensed by Nintendo, but on the very front it does say Nintendo with the logo there, and then on the front, I can barely see that, but it has Super Mario with the cape upgrade and Yoshi. So it's a very cool visor. It's made out of plastic. There's a small piece of foam here, I guess to protect your head from being all, I don't know, plasticky. I guess a little bit more comfort. I don't understand. But there's also a cool little golden sticker with Mario's face on it. So we got Mario's face and Nintendo. And we were able to find this for $13 at Goodwill. $13 at Goodwill. It's kind of blurry, but you can kind of see it. You just have to believe me. But this is a very cool find. It's just kind of sitting there. I haven't seen this before, but I figured that it would be a good pickup nonetheless, just because it is Nintendo related. It's a little obscure, and if it is legit, then you know I'd like to have it. Well, either way, I like to have it in my collection. But if it is legit, it's just you know, a cherry on top. So super cool find. Never seen it before. If you do know anything about it, you know, please let me know in the comments below. You know, message me. I don't know. I love learning about this type of stuff and always finding obscure things that I don't know about, or you know, pieces that not everybody has. So super excited to have it. Fits me. You know, I can use it on sunny days, I guess, or if I'm playing poker or something. But anyway, those are my pickups for this week. Thank you for watching. I always appreciate all your views. If you did like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I read all of them. You know, I'll try to answer all of them to my very best. Check out my Instagram. Check out my Facebook. Again, check out Mondo, Mondo Mike the Fugitoid. He's got a great account. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.